welcome back to Elevating Africans. I'm Dorothy.
I'm Kat.
If you're new, we just want to say welcome to Elevating Africans. Welcome to joining our family. If you're new again, please do subscribe, like, and share our content, and just subscribe to our channels. It's Elevating Africans on all social media platforms. We have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. If you wish to look us up and follow us. This week we have brought to you someone who is very special, one of our top rising stars in the music industry, representing her country, South Sudan, on the global stage. Please help me welcome the queen herself, Beckie Johnz.
Hello there. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you.
You are very welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. We are actually so humbled and so happy to have you here today.
I'm happy to be here.
You're our first star.
Yay!
Our all-time star.
Yeah.
Thank you for representing our country on a global stage.
Of course, I'm happy.
Alright, so Beckie Johnz is a very, very lovely name. Just interested in knowing, is that the name you had? Yeah. Is that the name you had from birth, or did you come up with that as a stage name?
Yeah. So actually, when I came up with that name, my husband,
Yeah.
and John actually is my dad's name, but then added Z to just build up the school.
Oh, so it's a John's.
It's John's.
Oh,
Yeah, so
I
Beckie
thought it was
Johnz.
S.
No, it's a Z. Beckie Johnz.
Wow.
Yeah, so just added the Z on that and just
Yeah.
made it a little bit sound sexy when you say
Very sexy.
I think we all like to add that for some reason. Of course. Like, like that.
Yeah.
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 So basically, we are so happy to have you here, of course, and obviously we know you. That's why we called you here today to listen more to your story and hear more about who you are. But to our audience, of course, they might not know you, or maybe they do. But so who are you? Who's Beckie Johnz, and what do you do? Like, where did you come from, and things like that.
So, Beckie Johnz, a South Sudanese artist, working very hard to, represent hopefully worldwide in the near future.
It's thrilling having you here.
Yeah,
You know, and just here to share your story.
yes, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. What are some of the challenges you had basically throughout your career so far?
Being a female, you guys already know it's difficult in any field, let alone music industry. I mean, coming from like my background, it was challenging because, not being allowed to sing. What are you gonna do? Comes to singing, you have to be out all night, or you have to be at the studio. That's like, you're a girl. Where I come from, that's not it.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I can imagine.
It's not an ideal thing.
Yeah.
But what comes, those challenges, I had to overcome them. I had to understand why they're there, because they're always going to be there anyway, and just let it happen. I allowed it to happen. I allowed people to talk. I allowed them to happen because it wasn't really going to change my mind. So, and working with male producers as well, having expectations because I'm a female, and they'll cross the boundaries.
Oh,
Yeah.
like they would think
But
just because
I'm a
you are a
female,
female, they can do whatever they want.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys a story. Like I went to a studio, and I normally go to the studio like just dress up like a tomboyish, because I'm not trying to, reveal all the
reveal
ways
yourself,
so they
yeah.
don't have ideas. So one time a producer actually made it a point, because he saw me out and he saw me dressed up, and was like, hey, why didn't you ever come to the studio like this? And I was like, why? It's like, you just dress and you just going to your bedroom to sleep. And I'm like, You're wearing
yeah,
pants.
come to
You
impress
have
you.
pants, but you look like this, like the belly. I'm like,
Wow.
see, I'm like,
The
and that's
body.
the reason why I dress the way I dress when I come to the studio. 'Cause
That's not an appropriate.
yeah, it is not, and it's not one time. It's happened so many times, and I've, had producers tell me like, do you think you just get to the top like that?
Wow.
Yeah.
So they think
Yeah.
you actually need to dress a certain way or be a certain way in order to get to where you need to.
like
That's
all these people that have made it, you think they haven't done things that you supposedly think it's not right.
Hey.
And to me, I realized that I didn't take it too personal because that these things happen in the industry, in the music industry.
I'm sorry to ask this, but have someone ever tried to actually come on to you as well? What did you do in that instance?
Just walk out, really.
Um,
And like it's kind of sad because I'm here to try, like, because I started music 2011, and throughout the years, just trying to get back in, and then something happened, and like stop, just discouraged, just feel discouraged. I'm like, when am I ever gonna find someone that's gonna take me serious? I'm trying to be serious here,
yeah.
but you're not taking me serious, even I've had somebody like, I would have like one of the producers calling me like outside working hours,
like
inappropriately, like, and say like, oh, like let's hang, and I'm like, but I'm not about that life with you. I don't see you like that, and I'm not trying to burn my bridges. So if you're trying to burn the bridges, then fine, that's for you, but I'm not. It's not here. Oh, what's the problem though? Like,
Oh wow. They even have the audacity.
So I'm like, you don't respect me. You don't respect my work. You don't respect what I'm trying to do. So you're gonna be cut off. So then I cut.
I really like how you were confident in yourself and were not naive to just jump into it, But wow.
I think if I was younger, maybe even when I was young too, I was very I don't know, like serious.
Like when you knew what
I knew what I wanted and what I was supposed to do, and that wasn't it. For me to get there, that wasn't it. But it's unfortunate. It's happening. It happens in the music industry. I've had girls that have actually told me stories, and I'm just like,
oh, how's that?
Well, hopefully,
that is so heartbreaking.
These
no one should go through.
The thing is, it would just act like it's normal, like they do it like it's normal, like you're supposed to do
they're
it.
probably
Like they think it's okay. They don't see a problem in it. And at the end of the day, I just like you focus, don't lose your focus, focus on your goal, and then find somebody that's gonna take you serious. And this is what I do now. When I meet up with the producer, I lay down ground rules, what's not to be said, what not to be discussed, and what I'm here for. And then that's how we take it from them. Like, and these are out of boundaries. This is not something I want, so let's not even think about it. So that's what I do. And then they think I'm too serious. So that's like lighten up. I'm like, lighten up? You lighten up. You see the world. You wake up. This is not the world is now different.
Like we're in the freaking 21st century. Like you wouldn't think this is still
it's happening. Oh my god.
And the fact that they feel so entitled. And say such things so openly as well. They're not even trying to hide what their intentions are. And that's wow.
There's some people that feel like the world is
revolving around them.
Like the world around them.
Do you think this is because the field is like male dominant? Have you worked with female producers, or is it mostly male?
Male.
That probably has something to do with that as well. Because
Because
could you imagine a female going, we're gonna discuss this?
Oh wow. But then again, we never know. I'm telling you, because the current lifestyle we're living, like that stuff, you never know. You never know. I tell you.
I'm glad that you are grown enough to like know what you stand for and what not to accept. Being a musician, there's a lot of expectation of going out and performing, and then there's also your social life. So how do you balance your social and your professional life?
Well, since I'm just, because I haven't really performed yet. I haven't done any performance, so that I haven't experienced that. But I'm sure when it comes, because I'm pretty like laid back. Like I don't really like going out like that. I'm a homebody. But when I feel like when that times come when I'm performing, when I'm going out to perform, I'm sure like that's what I'm gonna be just focused on, just go and perform and then go back home.
Yeah.
Because I'm not just a singer now. I'm a mother, I'm a sister, and I'm a daughter. So I have work that I'm doing as well. So just finding the balance. But it's not hard to find a balance when it's something that you love and when you're comfortable. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's great to have such an attitude.
Yeah.
Mental health has, always been an issue in our society. Like it's actually been one of the most challenging.
Yeah.
One, especially with the COVID added to it. So I'm interested to know, how do you manage that? How do you manage that? How do you take care of yourself?
Yeah. So what I do is I listen a lot. Listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
I meditate. I'm learning to meditate now.
Nice.
It's really like helping with my calmness and just being able to be in the present when I'm around people, because like when I was in Africa, I learned so much in that 6 months. Like I feel like I learned so much that I've learned my whole entire life. Because I was there, like I was on set, either I'm recording, like music helps me so much. Either when I'm in the studio, I'm my happiest self when I'm in the studio. That's when I'm expressing myself, So I'm like, that keeps me sane. When I'm around, when I'm like on set, I'm working, that keeps me sane because I love enjoying it, so it helped me. So I would say before I began my journey in the music industry, my mental health wasn't really intact. I had issues going on. Because I was trying to find my way. So
That's we all do.
Yeah. So and once I did that, I now know that my mental health needs to be intact. I need to be completely 100% for me to be able to focus and complete the task to the best of my ability, right?
Yeah.
So meditation is amazing.
Yes,
It's hard to master, but once you get it, it's so good. So what I do is I wake up in the morning, I do my morning routine and everything, and meditate, and then do a little bit of exercise. So I just got into the exercise skipping rope.
Yes.
And so then I meditate.
Yeah.
Like for like 25 minutes.
Hey, I haven't reached that yet.
Yeah, 25 minutes. I started with 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But now I'm on 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So
between 5 to 10 now.
Yeah.
I haven't. Yeah, but I would love to get into the 5
But
minutes.
I've been meditating for years. It's just I haven't really done it like constantly. But now I'm consistent about it now because it really helps me.
Yeah.
Like be in the moment. So like before I did all that, I would be like fidgety, like use my phone and all that. But now I'm able to be in the moment with people and just like talk, because our phones and social media.
Boy.
And I didn't like that's basically what I do with my mental health. So it's important to look after yourself first and foremost, and then everything else will take care of itself. Yeah.
Indeed. Health is wealth, they say.
Yeah.
For sure. And as someone who has, of course, known you for quite some time now, like I know you've always sang, you've always wanted to do singing, but what finally actually gave you courage to be able to go and just go out there and do your music?
There's been so many moments, but I can say 2019, I had like a epiphany almost. And I said, on my 30th birthday, I'm going to begin living my life. I'm going to now live my true self. As anybody else, what anybody says.
Yeah.
And I literally, on my birthday is when I shot my first music video.
No way.
Yes.
No way. So that was like a present for yourself.
I'm telling you, I
that's
shot my
amazing.
music video on my birthday. When I shot my
Wow.
first ever music video.
Wow, that's amazing.
And you know, like, it's crazy because I have like a diary that I express myself, the things I want to do, what I want, if like the goals that I would like to achieve, I write them down because writing things down like stems them, like really, like that's the beginning of everything once you write it down. You speak about it, but then once you actually document it, like if I go back to my diary right now, the things I have achieved are mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't believe I'm reading this and I've actually done this, you know? So yeah, you know, I said, I'm like, I'm not gonna live anybody's life. I'm not gonna live to please anybody because, you know, growing up, you know, in our culture, you as a girl, female,
Too much expectation
on the females, you know, and you being you don't live who you are. You're living for.
No, you're living for your mommy, you're living for your daddy, your uncle.
Yeah, who's your dad? Who's your mom?
Yeah.
And I'm like, but who am I?
Yeah.
Who am I living for? Because at the end of the day, and it's not, I know it's cliche to say it, I'm gonna die alone. But what am I living behind? What legacy am I living? What are people gonna remember me of?
You got your mommy and daddy.
Yeah, they're gonna remember my dad. Yes. But what did I do? What did I?
Beckie?
Who did I change a life? Who did I inspire? These are the things that will forever live on. You understand? So yeah, like I when I was first recording my EP, I was going to work and then go to the studio. Work the studio. My mom would ask, where are you going? I'm not going to the studio. It's like, why? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm recording music.
You already have a job.
Yeah, I'm recording music. It's like, my mom thought I was joking.
Yeah.
She didn't take me serious. And then when we went to shoot the video, she comes to me, she said, what are you guys? I said, Ma, because she was the first person that showed the video.
Okay.
Because you know, in the whole video, I don't know if you guys seen it. I mean,
I've seen it.
Yeah, so I'm like, before the world sees it, or anybody out there, my mom got to see it.
What was the reaction? I want to see.
So I sat her down, I said, Ma, I need you to watch something. You know, like on the weekend, last weekend I shot a video, it's coming out soon, but nobody's seen it, you're seeing it first. And she said, really? I said, yep, sit down, put it on TV.
Hey!
And she just watched it and said, repeat it. I repeat that song.
She had to analyze it well.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to be Rihanna?
Why not?
So I said, so you know Rihanna?
Yeah.
You know Rihanna? And she said,
Yeah.
I know Rihanna. I'm like, what do you know of for?
Yeah.
It's like music.
Yeah.
And the way she dressed, I'm like, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
So now you know Rihanna, but you don't know who she is, but you know her for her work.
Yeah.
See?
Wow.
That's what I'm like, okay.
And she went with that.
She went with that and she said,
could tell.
no. Because I told her, Ma, like, I'm trying to, I have kids, I have a daughter.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be telling my daughter to go after her dreams when I didn't go after my dreams.
Yeah.
Like, how can I preach something that I haven't practiced, you know? I want to be able to have something to show for. Like, listen, see, mommy did this, you can do it too. You can go do whatever you have to do, as long as it's not harming anyone, you know, or you're not harming yourself. Go for it. And, you know, from then on, that was it. I went to Africa, and she was, my mom, the proudest moment when she saw me on on the wall with Nyandengara. Yeah, because I was on
As in,
the
like,
women of the year.
The wife of
The people,
Yeah.
100 people of the year. So I was number 10.
No way.
Yeah, people,
I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
and so I didn't
Is that a
know.
Billboard chart?
Yeah, it's but it's like South Sudan.
Yeah.
So like my mom called me and she said, I think I saw you with Nyandengara on the cover.
Yeah.
You said people of the year. I'm like, that's your daughter, Mom.
Yeah.
And that's when that was her proudest moment. I'm like,
That's amazing.
So now you're
So
proud.
and then she said, so this music brings you these things? So I'm like,
Wow.
yeah, Ma. And I'm not doing anything to have it. I'm trying to. And a lot of girls message me,
Yeah.
telling me they wanna do this. Like, you've inspired me. I can't believe you're South Sudanese. I know that I can do it now that you've done it. You know, these things are important.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And they really are. And I think like one of the reasons we have you here today is so that, because it's just being Sudanese.
Yeah.
There's so many expectations on the
Yeah.
females. Like the boys they can be musicians any day.
Yeah.
But with girls,
They can be anything.
Yeah, they can literally.
Literally.
Yeah, and with the females, with the girls, there's such different restrictions on us, and it's like we don't live for ourselves. Like you're saying, you live for your whole community, you live for your whole family, and that sometimes hinders who you can actually become, and it hinders your potential. Like you have to question, who is this going to hurt? How's my family going to look? Yeah, but in terms of music, like music is something that is like your mom was saying, Rihanna.
Yeah.
So like, how does she know Rihanna?
About Rihanna.
Yeah. Like this is something that's going to put us out there, like on the global map. Like I don't think there's any South Sudanese females that are out there on the global map. There probably is, but I don't know of them. I only know of Beckie. So we're just really proud of you that you're putting us out there, and the fact that you've actually been able to go out there and just do what you wanted to do, you know, just
unapologetic, like
So I think that's inspirational to a lot of young girls who would like to, not even just music, but other careers that are not, you know, normally approved.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's the thing with African girls.
It's just like being able to just have the courage, just being able to just stand in your true self. Like, and if you do it proudly, nobody's gonna shame you for it. Nobody can shame you for something that you're so proud of. You know? And eventually people will see it. Girls that wants to become whatever they may be. Might not be
even
music.
like modeling as well. That's another thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
That was very insightful. Well, we just want to say thank you so much for showing up, for coming. We are so honored to have you.
Guys, it's been amazing.